Lazymanracing here with the Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series. We're doing the full season here on NASCAR Heat 4 with the Chervolet Camaro of Jimmie Johnson, the 48 car Ally. We're here at Charlotte Motor Speedway for the 60th run-in of the Coca Cola 600, 52 laps of side-by-side racing. If we look at the standings, you can see that I have third place with 2 wins. First is Denny Hamlin, second is Brad Keselowski, also with 2 wins. Third myself, fourth Kyle Busch, fifth Kevin Harvick, sixth Chase Elliott, seventh Eric Jones, 8th place Tyler Reddick, 9th Corey LaJoie, 10th place Joe Logano who hasn't got a win. So we've gone through all the drivers that got a win. We go for Joe Logano, Martin Truex Jr., Alex Bowman, Kurt Busch, Clint Bowyer, Daniel Suarez and Ryan Blaney, who have not got wins. But there it got. They'll go through with points, but we still have many more races to go. If we look to the normal point standings, Denny Hamlin is in second place, Kyle Busch, third Brad Keselowski, fourth Lazymanracing, fifth Joey Logano, sixth Kevin Harvick, seventh Martin Truex Jr., 8th place is Chase Elliott. So here we go, and we get ready to go into the race itself. So Charlotte Motor Speedway, really cool track and very, very enjoyable. So yeah, we'll get the cars loaded, we'll get the track loaded, and we'll get ready to race. I'm hoping for decent things here. I would like another win. Obviously, who doesn't want to win? But yeah, it's going to be a really interesting course. So there you go. Let's get ready to go. So we're going to qualify for this race. And there we go. So the car started. And we go into turn 1. Go through turn 2. We're building up speed now. We're going the back straight. And there we go. Turn it down a tad. And on the back straight, we're doing about 175 miles an hour into turn number 3. Dropping it to about 160. Do not go below the white blue line because you'll start spinning. So let me try and get the speed back up because I lost a lot of speed doing that, going too low. But we got one lap, do or die. And we go round high, 170 mile an hour into turn number 1. Out the corner, trying to keep that 170 mile an hour. And onto the back straight now. 180 mile an hour now. Keeping our foot down. Coming off the throttle. Just try and keep this car stable. I get loose. And the car rides up the racetrack there. You can see that I'm struggling there. And we cut back and we go 30.4. 1.3 seconds and we're at 29th. Really? It felt a lot faster than that, I must admit. So I'm surprised. Who got the pole? Well, it was Denny Hamlin, then Kurt Busch. So, yeah, we'll see how we get on. So let's get this race started at Charlotte Motor Speedway. We're starting near the back of the grid, but I'm sure we'll go up quite quickly. So here we go. Ready to go. Green and boogity. Let's go racing, boys. We're starting P27 behind Ware and Bubba Wallace. 12 laps in stage number 1. So let's see what we can do in this first stage. So flat out as we build up momentum, 170 mile an hour, you've got BJ McLeod. You're going to see a lot of the Army, Navy liveries in this race. And we overtake and we're going into P24. I come in too quickly. I cut Menard. He's sliding, he's in the wall. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Now we're right in front of the 43 car and putting our foot down still. Just trying to make sure that we're quick as possible. Getting through some of these cars. Easing off the throttle now. I'm not too worried about the line. I just want to try and make sure we get through this race clean and quickly. The clean part's out the window already, but that we have massive amounts of speed coming out of turn number 2 onto the back straight. Just try and drop the speed slowly. I nudged that blue line and the car got so loose there. No, we're not going down pit lane. Get rid of the pit though. Shoo. So right, we're inside the Dave Reagan now. We do a 30.3 lap. I go a bit slower into this corner, try and keep the car stable. We're not You can't win the race in the first lap with 3 laps. So yeah, we got a long race. We need to keep the car in one piece. But I still haven't got the memo about that because I'm side by side with Busher, and I'm stood up the racetrack slightly. The 34 car is now pushing us. He's giving us a nice help in hand. 30.35. We're setting really good lap times now. We just got to keep this up and we'll get through and hopefully get a top 5, top 10 by the end of the race. Obviously, like with any NASCAR race, it's so unpredictable. So let's see how we get on. And we're right behind Austin Dillon in that Chevrolet Camaro number 3 car. And we go down to the inside now. We're looking to get round him by turn number 1. And we do. And we're down the inside. We're still holding it at 170 mile an hour. We get down to that blue line. Beautiful corner. Beautifully done. We're 5 on lap number 5 of 12. And we are already in position number 16. But I nearly lose it there as we go through turn 3 and 4. I tried to take the high line because I saw the cars in front doing it, and I nearly slid into the wall basically because I took too much speed there. But we still do it at 30.38. Our fastest lap's at 30.2. But I do take the higher line and I bring it back down in turn number 2, get down low, try and use the momentum I had, and on lap number 6 we are just looking to try and catch the drivers in front, and I hit the wall. I carried too much speed. I was focusing too much on trying to catch up, and we hit McDowell. So how much damage have we got as we go through onto 6 laps remaining? It's a 98, not too bad. We can still race like this. But I want to look at the gaps now, and we're losing because it looks like we're losing time to the top 15. So we're just try and set lap times, just try and slowly catch up. We've still got a long way this race. We've still got another stage or 2. So we go down the inside, 5 laps remaining. Let's try and overtake Austin Dillon again. Thankfully, we didn't have too much damage, and that's the important part, is to make sure we keep this car semi-clean. As we're down to the inside of that number 3 car, you can see we go into turn 3. I side up the racetrack again. Austin Dillon gives us a bump. He pushes us into the wall. Blimey, that was very, very aggressive, and I still have more damage now. So I sit up the racetrack. He hit up the rear of the car, and yeah, can't blame me. I suppose I did side up the racetrack then. That's very silly of me. I need to start sorting my act out and start getting this race under control. So I took that corner a bit slower. Austin Dillon focused on the outside, and he actually ended up getting that position now. So 30.9, slower lap times now, but let's just get into stage 1 done. We can't get into that top 10 now. We're just too far behind. So getting the draft off that number 3 car. We're not going to fight too hard. We're going to keep it stable now and just think of the long game. Tyres are looking alright. We've gone through 12% on the right front. It's usually the tyre that goes the quickest for me. As we go down the inside in turn number 1 of Austin Dillon, and we do overtake again, and that gives us a little push. Whether he's trying to spin us out there or not is another question. But we go down the inside McDowell as well. So I side up the racetrack. I just carried too much speed. I should have really braked there, but I knew I wasn't going to spin out McDowell. And Kevin Harvick's now coming up behind. If you look in the mirror at the top of the screen, Kevin Harvick's now caught us out of nowhere. How he's got that amount of speed is beyond me. As I get the draft off McDowell, I'm holding off for my position now, and we get really into that wall, and Austin Dillon overtakes. And freaking it, Kevin, what are you doing, mate? He's trying to spin me out. That ain't right. Now I would like to try and get an odd place. So if Kevin Harvick overtakes, or we overtake Austin Dillon, oh, maybe not. That's the end of stage number 1, and we end in P18. The winner of that stage was Kyle Busch, then Denny Hamlin. So we're not going to pit. We still got enough fuel, and tyres seem semi-decent. So we go straight to stage number 2. So coming to the green, just like the commentator says, and we put our foot to the floor. And let's see what we can do in stage number 2. P18. So we're really in the midfield at the moment, and it's a shame because usually we fight our way to the front and we get some good points, but qualifying didn't go so great. I'm set good lap times, but just weren't quick enough at all. It's one of those things, isn't it? So we go down to the inside. We've now got into 16th spot. See, we have really good short run pace because you can see the amount of Kevin nearly passed there. But basically, we make so many positions at start, but throughout the rest of the race, we're kind of a bit nowhere. It feels like so. We just got to hope for some more caution flags, a few more safety cars, just to. I get really loose at that corner, and Kevin Harvick makes use of that as we go down the inside of Joey Logano. And we got Kevin pushing us now, and we got a car on the outside down as well as we got Ryan Newman on the inside. We spin Newman round, and it's a massive accident there behind us, and we've got to get this. Yeah, totally understood. I was 3 wide, and I cut him up, and I was very silly there, and that's. Oh well. At least we're okay. We're in P14 and we get what I wanted, another safety car. That was not intended, before anyone questions that. So what we do, we get the green flag and it's away we go. P14 on the outside of Joey Logano. We've got a big gap really from 15th place. So we go have a look down the inside of Joey Logano. It doesn't work, we go too low. So we bring it back up the racetrack, and now we're getting the draft. Mola to our outside. It's all about getting the cars up to speed and on the first lap after a safety car. As we go down to the inside of the teammate of Alex Bowman, we lean on him, but we make the corner and we overtake Chase Elliott at the same time. So now we're in the top 10, and now we are looking at some lovely stage points, which is just what we needed. And we got a spinner. I squeezed Clint Boyer, and that was very bad of me because I didn't see him at all actually. I knew he was there, but I didn't feel him, but we don't get the safety car, so he must have gained control there, because that looks really wild from him. But now we've got pressure under Eric Aramola, pushing us slightly, giving us a little reminder that he's there as we come around to get 3 laps remaining of stage number 2. I come in very hot into this corner, get a bit of understeer, and Alex Bowman tried to go down the inside, but there wasn't really enough room. I don't want to hold him off. Obviously, if he's faster, then we'll just accept that and get one for the team, basically. And that didn't. It's that I don't like turn 3 and 4. I just can't cope with it. It's just so much tighter. And Kevin Harvick made use of that with me going so slowly through that corner. And we are now 10th position. I'm fighting around the outside, but Harvick has so much more speed. But we get the draft off him. We try and get him back on the back straight and try and look into turn number 3 to try and overtake him. So we go down. I run off the throttle. I slide the car, and oh man, that didn't go well. I put a bit of brake on, and the car just got so loose through that corner. And now our teammate Alex Bowman's overtaken. Now Chase Elliott. We've lost a load of time there, and I go high to let them pass. I drop it down, but Joey Logano overtakes now, and we're being mugged left, right, and centre. How the hell has this happened? As we now go down to the inside of Joey Logano. We're rubbing. We go high. We go middle. Everyone seems to be mugging us off right now as we end stage number 2 in 15th. That went so quickly, right? Who won that stage? Kyle Busch won that stage with Brad Keselowski second. So, yeah, we got enough fuel. We got enough good tyres. Let's go into this next part of the race and see where we're at. But yeah, I was very disappointed by the end of that stage. We lost so much time there. And yeah, so stage 3. Obviously, this being the Coca Cola 600, we get 3 stages rather than just the normal 2. So we've got 10 laps remaining at this stage. Let's see what we can get done. Daniel Hendrick on our outside. We're going to gain a few positions like we usually do. Get a bit of the draft off the 14 car. Can't overtake Joey Logano very easily though. I thought we'd be much faster around him. As trying to get the car to grip, we get around the inside of the Ford Mustang, but I get loose out of it, cut up all the grass, and we get overtaken by Daniel Suarez and Daniel Hendrick anyway. So yeah, messed up that corner big time. So now it just isn't my day, obviously coming off night shift and just tired, but we've still got to try and get as many points as we can. If we can get in the top 10, get the stage points, that helped massively in the championship, but it could all change topsy-turvy at the end of this race as it usually does. As I hit Hendrick, so I'm getting so rattled at the moment, and I shouldn't be. As we fall back to 20th position, this is not where we're meant to be running. My goodness, this is not my day. I just can't seem to get the car hooked up this race. Remember, using the recommended setup by the game, not using custom setups. As we go down to the inside, Byron, we lean on him, we lean on him, we lean on him. I shouldn't be doing that. That's very naughty of me, especially on my own teammate and one of my favourite drivers in current NASCAR. And we go around the next corner. I go really slowly around the next corner. I'm just so worried about the car stepping out or me ramming it into the wall. As we're 19th, I'm going really slow. Am I not coping with these tyres very well? Because we've got 69% on the right front, so we should have a good amount of life left, but usually I don't have much wear on my tyres, just due to the fact I usually end up hitting every single safety car because I'm trying to do something different. But this time I'm trying to do what everyone else does, and it's not working out for me. I just seem to be losing a lot of time. But we're going to try anyway, and try as we might. Going 160 mile an hour into turn 3. Car rides up the racetrack, and we stay in front of the 34 car at the moment. But are we losing time to William Byron? We're 0.3 of a second behind him. We go high, I try something a little different, and it doesn't work. Michael McDowell is now overtaking us, and we lose 0.2 of a second to William Byron. So I drop the car down to 155, and I try and make our march up the grid again. Well, try and at least catch up to that number 24 car. Gorgeous livery he has for this. It reminds me a lot of Talladega Nights, to be honest. But we go a bit quicker this lap, do we? So we've been doing high 30s, 30.7s, 8s, 9s, 31. So yeah, that time just ain't been there this part of the race. I know I'm not the fastest guy in the world, but we have the great short run pace and do 30.2s, but towards this part of the race we're really losing out massively. So we go into the next corner, 162 mile an hour. So yeah, we're going so much slower this time. I just haven't got the pace, and that shows because we've got Ryan Newman, who we may have accidentally wound up by hitting him into a wall. He's now on our case, and he's given us a lot of pressure at the moment. You can see he's right over my bumper, and the crew chief says stay calm, and the spotter says stay calm, and we try that, but I get the car loose and he gives us a bump. He goes down to the inside, and you can just about see his nose, but he backs off as we go into turn number 3. He probably knows I'm going to give him position anyway somehow by doing something silly, as he gives us a bump. And we go on to the final lap of stage number 3. I run through the dirt, and I go 18th. Someone had issues up in front. So who won that stage? It was Denny Hamlin. So now, with 15 laps remaining, where does that leave us? Oh, there you go, tons of smoke there. Yeah, we're going to pit. We're going to pit and we're going to take a massive gamble to 4 tyres and see what we can do. It's I've just got nothing to lose, it feels like. I know we got a lot more pace than that, and I want to try and get us up through the grid. So 39th place. Someone had the engine blowout and we got 12 laps remaining of this race. 12 laps remaining. I've got to try and make use of these new tyres, and hopefully I can do that. He says as he nearly slides the car up the racetrack and ruins it all. But on the exit of the corner, we overtake 3, 4, 5, 6, about 5, 6 cars on the back straight alone. As we do ride up the racetrack again, but we are now in 33rd, looking at 32nd. The amount of speed you get from these new tyres compared to the AI here, whew, mental. So we do a 31.7 at that. So we are doing really well. Sign the car a bit. We're down the inside of Mike Busher. We now get the draft off Bubba Wallace, and just try and keep the car clean, just try and keep it sensible. And yeah, these new tyres are making a massive difference as we do hit Priest, and we need to spin them out there. Shouldn't have done that, but still, we're now looking at overtaking David Reagan. We give him a nudge. It's just the speed I'm carrying in, just the commitment. So yeah, we was going to be P20th roughly, and we're now P21, and we still got 9 laps remaining. Oh, there you go, there's Ryan Newman. We go into 20th spot now. The speed we got at these corners is making these overtakes so easy. 9 laps remaining, 30.111. Not the fastest lap yet, but you know what? I'm really impressed by that. So we look down the inside of McDowell. On the back straight, we see Austin Dillon, a driver we had issues with earlier. And now you see a bit of a slide from the car now, and I'm like, just trying to keep it, just trying to be sensible. And look, we go down to the inside of Byron as well. So now 170 mile an hour into turn number 1, into turn number 2. We're now 16th spot. Can we get into the top 10? I really hope so. So now into turn number 3. Daniel Suarez up in front. I run up the racetrack again, but it's no biggie. I caught the car, get the draft, and dive down to his inside. There we go. A bit slower that time, 30.3, and we were slower into turn 1 and 2. And now we're just trying to get the draft off Chase Elliott. So this has not been the best race, but it's definitely been a race to remember. So this fight through, I love doing this. I love doing the fight through the pack and just trying to get through all the cars as quickly as possible. As we do give Chase Elliott a nudge, go make 3 wide between Hendrick and Chase, and we get past. So there's Hendrick, and he's giving us a run for our money now. I'm surprised. But there we go, 30.2 that time, and we overtake Hendrick as we go on the back straight. And I need to forget to brake for this corner. So that's why we took the high line there. I nearly went in too fast. I was getting too excited trying to overtake Hendrick as we have 5 laps remaining of this final part of the race. We are eyeing up 12th place now, and you know what? That would be, we could easily overtake Joey Logano and Alex Bowman there for that almighty 10th place. To get the top 10, that'd be amazing. We're now 12th. But I need to mess it up there. Clint Boyer now gives us a nudge as we now 4 laps remaining now. How high can we go as I munch up a load of the dirt to try and get to the inside Joey Logano. I nearly slid the car around there as we tried to go inside of Bowman, who left the door open for us. And now we're just Logano giving us a hit there, and he's spinning us out into the wall. But we're down to the inside of Alex Bowman now with that 88 car. I keep it down low. Our Hendrick teammate there. Yep, we're fine. We're all clear with 3 laps remaining. Now, can we catch the car in front? 2 seconds ahead is Eric Jones. I don't think so. I think we've left this way too late. I nudged the wall. I was focusing on those lap times, on that gap, and Joe Logano's now adding tons of pressure, while I'm a bit flustered as Clint Boyer now overtakes, and we lose 10th place to him. We give him a nudge, so we didn't like. Wait, shoot. That's it. We're down to the inside. 2 laps remaining as we go into turn number 1. Give me it low. Keep the power in. Come on. That's it. Our Camaro powers out a lot quicker than that Ford Mustang. So we do keep 10th place. But, yeah. Got to be careful of that. So we get a nudge from the 14. We did, yeah. And now we go for the final lap. So we're looking to get this top 10 prior to any mistakes. But I've made so many this race. Yeah. We'll hope. We'll see. All we can do is try it as we go into the back straight for the last time. I ease off the throttle, let the car cruise, and I go in a bit too fast, but able to slow it down nicely. And we end today's race in position number 10. Very, very eventful. But I'm quite happy with that. I was expecting a lot worse that race. I had a really tough time practicing for this one. So first was Denny Hamlin, second Kyle Busch, and they were tied. If you look at the times, they were actually tied. A 22-minute race, 49 seconds, .182. Oh, I'd love to see that finish. So third, Martin Truex Jr., fourth, Brad Keselowski, fifth, Kyle Larson, sixth, Kevin Harvick. There's seventh, Ryan Blaney, 20th, eighth, Eric Jones, 9th, Kurt Busch, 10th, Lazymanracing. So yeah, that was really exciting. In the point standings, we have Denny Hamlin in first, second. He's got 3 wins. That's his 3rd win. Wow, okay. Kyle Busch, second. Third, Brad Keselowski. Fourth, Lazymanracing. Fifth, Joey Logano. Sixth, Kevin Harvick. Seventh, Martin Truex Jr. Eighth, Kurt Busch. Ninth, Chase Elliott. And 10th place, Alex Bowman. So yeah, very, very exciting race there. And now we'll go back and we're going to check what the what the next race is. So here we go. Bye Charlotte. Thank you for having us. So right, let's let it load and let's go and see what our next race is. It's Pocono, the Tricky Triangle. Ooh, okay, this should be exciting. So Tricky Triangle up next. We're third in the playoff standings. So Denny Hamlin's first with 3 wins. Second, Brad Keselowski. Third, ourselves with 2 wins. Fourth, Kyle Busch. Fifth, Kevin Harvick. Sixth, Chase Elliott. Seventh, Eric Jones. Eighth place, Tyler Reddick. Ninth, Corey LaJoie. And 10th, Joe Logano. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time for Pocono. Keep it well, keep it good, and keep on racing.